Hey folks, on today's episode we're going to focus on the Crickett rifle. It is a very affordable, very accurate rifle that is perfect for 4-H, Boy Scouts, and Girl Scouts. Alright, let's get into it. So of course it comes in a cardboard box. Most rifles do these days. This is a dead simple rifle. You get nothing but literature and the rifle itself in the box. We'll go over the rifle in just a sec. So Keystone Sporting Arms is the company that makes the Crickett, and this is literature about their other products. Tag that comes with the rifle itself. And then of course you have the safety and operation instructions, or the manual. Of course the most important part about that is the limited lifetime warranty registration card. You have to fill this out or they won't honor the warranty. So you fill it out, you send it in, and then they have your information. Should you have any other problems, you can ship it straight back to them and they will fix it. A really nice tip, and I have my Boy Scouts and my 4-H campers, is I have them read this manual. Not only will it tell them the manual of arms, but it gives them other useful safety information. So you ought to think about having your kids read the safety manuals. So this is a single shot cocking rifle, and I will show you how that works, because this is the part that gets everyone confused. So you, by hand, you load a single round into the chamber. You close the bolt and you can't fire, right? There's nothing there. That's because it has a striker cocker here that you have to pull back to the rear. So once this is rearward and locks in, then the gun can be fired. Okay, and only then. So it builds in good habits and safety, right? Safety, safety, safety. So first of all, this is a polymer stock. It's a right-handed model, but they make all types of different laminate wood. They make all types of different color polymer stocks. So it has a very plain, just smooth polymer butt pad. They make a version that has a slight rubberized version, but you won't need it. It's just a 22. The triggers on these are actually not bad. They're actually really good. It does have an ejector, which I'll flip it around so you can see that right there. So it does have an ejector, so when you do bring the bolt back, it will kick out the spent case. But the most important thing, of course, is safety on this. So it's going to teach them that they got to hand load one at a time, lock the bolt, then they have to cock it, all while keeping that finger off the trigger. So this is a really awesome way to teach little tiny children, you know, around 7 or so, how to shoot, because it's very lightweight and it's also very short, right? So the good news here is that these guns don't tend to cost very much either. So that's a real positive. And like I said, you can get it in all types of configurations. You can get them in pink or red for girls. If I had one criticism, I'd say that it's so short and compact, it's hard for me to shoot it. So when I get these for my 4-H kids or my Boy Scouts and they're really small, you know, Weeblo and under, it's very difficult for these guys, for me to shoot them with them. So but that's just, you know, that's just because of the size and how big I am compared to the rifle itself. But this is an excellent way to affordably teach your children how to shoot. You can teach them all the basic marksmanship skills necessary right here with this one product. It's very cool, and you should definitely check out the Crickett rifles. Pros and cons, like we always do to wrap things up here on the Gun Buff channel. Well, the biggest pro has to be the cost. I mean, these guns are sub 180 in most places. You can, with the more fancier wood, you can get close to 200, but typically you're right at 2 or very under. You can find them on sale all the time. And you can get them in every type of configuration. Wood, polymer, different colors. You should totally check them out for those things alone. It's very hard to find a rifle that fits a child, let alone one that comes in options that fits a child. So you should keep that in mind. All made in the United States. That's a huge plus. Also, it's dead simple. right? There's no extra weird safeties. There's no weird manual of arms besides you have to close the bolt and cock it. That might throw children off when they transition, when they get older to big boy rifles, but this will teach them everything they need to know safely and relatively slowly. It'll force them to slow down and think about their actions instead of just blasting away with a semi-auto. So I prefer to start my children out on bolt guns and then move them to like a semi-auto, like an AR. But you could do it anyway, but this seems to force them to focus and to slow down. Cons, the only con I have, and this is a minor con, is that the peep sights, as it comes from the factory, they don't work for 4H. But for $21.95 from Williams Fire Sights, you can buy a set of fiber optic sights that will allow you to shoot in the sports rifle category in 4H. So in other words, it basically allows you to remove the peep sight and replace it with a traditional buckhorn style sight. You can use the front sight that's installed, or you can just install the Williams that comes in the kit, and it works great. And it's, like I said, it's under 25 bucks and you're good to go. Also, it'll be easy for the kids to see it because typically they're two different color fiber optics and they collect all that light and they're really, really bright out there. So that's not a problem. That's the only con I've got, really, is that the sights as they come, for competition, it doesn't work. However, there's a very affordable option out there and solution to go fix it. So really, there aren't very many cons at all for this rifle. If you're not going to shoot it for 4H competition, there aren't any cons. This is a perfect gun for 6, 7, 8-year-olds, particularly if they're smaller children. Then this gun is perfect, and I highly recommend you check them out. So as always, I appreciate all your support. Please like, share, and comment, and be safe and be good.